Hello, my name is Josiah Rivas. As people and as students, I believe it'd be fair to say that we all want to be liked, even just by our friends. Even though, even though us that like to stand out still want acceptance. However, the lengths we go to try and be accepted may not always be the best for ourselves. For all my life, I've been a very nerdy person, as well as someone who'd much rather be considered weird than boring or popular. However, upon getting into high school, I realized I did not want to be that type of person anymore. Instead, wanted to bolster connections and make new friends. But be warned that in the pursuit to please all, you will please none, and you'll lose yourself in the process. Today, I will share with you the Aesop fable of the man, the boy, and the donkey, as well as my own cautionary tale to of the effects of people pleasing. To start, let's focus on Aesop's fable, the man, the boy, and the donkey. As we're told by the website Aesop's Fables, Aesop tells of a traveling father and son who heads to the market with their donkey, beginning with all three on foot. The first passerby questions the points of bringing a donkey if no one was to ride on it. So in response, the man places his son upon the donkey as they travel. The second group of passerby criticizes the boy for lazily riding along while his father walks. In response, the father and son swap places. The third group of passerby ridicule the man for riding his donkey while forcing his son to walk. Finally, the man thinks of having both him and his son ride atop the donkey. However, after being sneered at while in the market, a group of men shame the two for making the donkey carry their combined weight. After some thought, the boy and the man decide to tie up the donkey's legs to a pole and walk around the market carrying their donkey upon their shoulders. The pair were met with laughter and a following crowd. However, upon reaching a bridge, the struggling donkey came loose and spooked the boy, causing him to drop the pole and the donkey. The donkey fell into the river below and drowned, and the man and the son were given their lesson by a following old man. Please all, and you will please none. In summary, Aesop's fable of the man, the boy, and the donkey shows us how through little ridicule from others we are persuaded to change and to please them. But trying to please everyone will end up with no one being pleased, especially yourself. Following that tale, we'll next go into my experiences in trying to please all. In my younger years, I held disdain to those I thought were popular or cool due to bad experiences with those sorts of people. However, upon reaching high school, I left behind this us versus them belief system and saw all of my new peers and classmates as people who I should try and connect with. For the first quarter of the semester in sophomore year, this new perspective on school was working out, and as my circle of friends and acquaintances grew, I faced no conflict among my peers. However, I let my desire to help and be liked surpass my better judgment, and when midterms rolled around, I made a grave error. I was in the first period of a history class all sophomores had to take, and by lunchtime, I could already see my results and answers, and I had done pretty well for myself, as I had scored an 88. Two friends of friends then asked if they could look over my test results and take pictures of it for reference. And while I was iffy about the prospect at the time, I could not bring myself to turn them down as they kept pressuring me. The rest of the day went on, and the encounter did not linger in my mind. But come Friday that same week, I was met with a zero on that midterm, and a concerned request to speak with my homeroom teacher, who also ran the student body that I was part of. Both girls had been caught, and the photos of my test scores were part of the evidence in that, and I would be collateral. On top of that, I would be temporarily suspended from the student body for the remainder of the semester. While the motives to please and the consequences that came with do not align between my experience and the fable, both teach of the risks and the consequences of trying to please all. As explained in Aesop's fable and of the retelling of my personal experience, trying to please everyone will only result in you pleasing no one. So while it is great to fit in and be liked, Just keep in mind that your peace and happiness should take priority to that of others. Are there any questions?